Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Eala victorious in Grand Slam doubles debut at Roland Garros. Eala extended her stay at the French Open as she moved on to the second round in doubles, taking a victory with Mexican partner Renata Zarazúa in their opening match in Paris on Wednesday PH time. Eala, who was booted out of the singles tournament earlier this week, connived with Zarazúa to beat Emily Appleton and Yvonne Cavalle-Reimers in two tightly fought sets, 7-5, 6-4, to march on to the next round. The win came even as Eala and Zarazúa were forced to adjust due to an opponent change before the doubles hostilities began at Roland Garros. Eala and Zarazúa dug deep in set one, rebounding from an early 2-4 deficit, winning 3 straight games to seize the lead, 5-4. Fought Appleton and Cavalle-Reimers extended the set after a love game win in Game 10. Momentum had clearly shifted to the side of Eala and Zarazúa as they won back-to-back games to draw first blood. Buoyed by their first set win, the Filipino-Mexican duo began optimistically in set 2, leading their foes 3-1 after a love game break on Appleton and Cavalle-Reimers' serve. Despite things getting interesting, when the match was tied at 4-all after Eala and Zarazúa's serve was broken twice, the duo rebounded just in the nick of time to finish off their foes in sweeping fashion. Eala and Zarazúa closed out the victory with a breakpoint conversion in Game 10 of Set 2. They thus set up a second-round clash with Olga Danilovic and Anastasia Potapova at a yet-to-be-determined schedule. Beneath the soft Parisian sky, the crimson clay of Roland Garros shimmered underfoot. Ancient, stubborn, storied, it had witnessed legends rise, fall, and etch their names into tennis immortality. On this hallowed ground, on a spring day that smelled faintly of rain and history, a young Filipina took her first victorious steps into the Grand Slam spotlight. Her name was Eala. She had walked onto court 12, with the quiet confidence of someone who had long prepared for the moment. Yet inside, her heart danced a frantic rhythm, a symphony of nerves, excitement, and relentless will. She wasn't new to big matches. Her junior titles, her ITF runs, her battles on distant courts in the sun and wind, they had built her. But this was different. This was Roland Garros. This was the Grand Slam stage. It wasn't just about her. Standing beside her was her doubles partner, a seasoned European teen from a different culture, speaking a different first language, but bonded to Alex by the universal code of ambition and belief. They weren't favorites, but that didn't matter. The first serve came in like a cannon. The opponents, confident and experienced, launched into their routine. But something about Alex was different. Her footwork, precise. Her eyes, burning with clarity. Her shots, not just powerful, but purposeful. She played not for the crowd, not even for the trophy, but for every unseen hour she had spent grinding backhands in the Manila heat, for every sacrifice her family had made, for every Filipino kid watching her from across the world and dreaming, I can beat her. The match unfolded like a duel of destinies. Rallies stretched like guitar strings, drop shots died inches from the net. Alex, relentless at the baseline, transformed defense into offense, her strokes slicing through the Parisian air like poetry with purpose. The crowd, initially sparse and curious, began to swell and lean forward. Who was this girl with the fire in her eyes and the smile that cracked through every big point? A break of serve, then a hold, and suddenly it was match point. The final rally, 23 strokes of sheer will. Her partner lunged left. Alex darted right. The net was tested. Then, with a cross-court forehand that kissed the sideline like it was fate, Alex sealed the win. Victory. She didn't scream. She didn't collapse. She smiled. Wide, pure, luminous, and embraced her partner. It was a moment suspended in the French air, between disbelief and destiny. The world had taken notice. Beyond the lines, a story of grit and grace. Eala had always been different. Born into a sporting family in the Philippines, her journey was never going to be ordinary. At an age when most kids were mastering multiplication, she was mastering moonballs and match points. Her early promise caught the attention of the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain, and from there, her world exploded into a map of planes, rackets, and relentless travel. But talent is never enough. It was Alex's work ethic, the kind that didn't flinch in the face of exhaustion, that separated her. While others rested, she studied the greats. While others doubted, she dug deeper. Roland Garros, in all its storied elegance, was a test she had long eyed. The clay, unforgiving and slow, was not natural to her at first. It required patience, discipline, strategy. She learned. She adapted. She evolved. Her game became more than just power. It became layered, a chess match at warp speed. Winning on her Grand Slam debut in doubles wasn't just a result. It was a revelation. A win for the world, a win for the islands. For the Philippines, a country more known for its love of basketball and boxing. Tennis often flickered on the edges of mainstream attention. But Alex was changing that. Her win at Roland Garros wasn't just hers. It was a crack of light through the door for every young athlete from Southeast Asia. Social media lit up. News outlets blazed her story across their banners. In classrooms, on basketball courts, in rural communities where rackets were rare and dreams rarer, her name became a spark. In Manila, a mother whispered to her daughter, "You can do anything. Look at Alex." In Cebu, a coach rewrote his training schedule, believing in new possibilities. In Paris, a young girl from the tropics had shifted the narrative, a voice among giants. Later that evening, in the media room, under the white lights and curious questions, Alex sat with grace. She spoke not with arrogance, but with gratitude. "I'm proud," she said. "This win isn't just for me. It's for my country, for everyone who believed even when the odds didn't." She spoke of her partner, of their teamwork, their trust. She spoke of her coaches, her family, her journey. And then, as reporters leaned in, she added something soft, but powerful. "Tennis is more than a game. It's a platform. I want to inspire." And she had. The road ahead. Of course, tennis is never still. A victory today is a seed for tomorrow's battle. Alex knew that. She knew the calendar would move. The rankings would fluctuate, the clay would turn to grass, and then to hard courts. But in this moment, this singular Parisian moment, she had done more than win. She had announced herself. And not just as a player, but as a symbol. A symbol of what happens when talent meets tenacity, when dreams are chased across continents, when the flag you carry is not just stitched on your shirt, but etched into your soul. Epilogue. The girl who dared. 1 year from now, maybe she'll return to Roland Garros, a little older, a little wiser, perhaps as a single threat, perhaps as a double stalwart, perhaps as both. But win or lose, she'll always have this. The day she walked into a Grand Slam as a debutant and walked out a champion. On the red clay of Paris, where legends are born and history is made, Alex Eala became both. And somewhere, far away from the echo of the crowd, on a small court under a tin roof in the humid dusk of the Philippines, a young girl grips a weathered racket, tosses a ball into the air, and dreams. Because now she believes. Alex Eala has made history at the 2025 French Open by securing her first Grand Slam doubles victory at Roland Garros. Partnering with a Mexican player, Eala triumphed in her Grand Slam doubles debut, marking a significant milestone in her tennis career. This victory follows her impressive performance at the 2024 Open de Seine-et-Marne, where she clinched the doubles title with Estelle Casino, becoming the first Asian player to win the title in any event at the tournament. Their victory was a testament to Eala's growing prowess in doubles play. Eala's success at Roland Garros further solidifies her status as a rising star in the world of tennis. Her journey from her early achievements, including winning the 2021 French Open girls doubles title, to her recent Grand Slam triumphs, showcases her dedication and skill on the court. Looking ahead, Eala's victory at Roland Garros positions her as a formidable contender in future Grand Slam tournaments, and her continued success is eagerly anticipated by tennis enthusiasts worldwide.